This force needs to go after the remaining Marathons. Here we're garrisoning. We're moving forward. I see that they have quite a few of these naval hospitals built up around. These are ports. We need these ports because we're making quite a bit of money by raiding the trade routes here. And I think that gives us approximately 30,000 a turn, which obviously makes us rich. Now here, let's see what can be achieved. Ooh. They will intercept us just like that. It looks like there is no easy way to move to Sweden. Let's get this army in. Shoot here and see if they can successfully land in Norway. Yes, they did just that. That's good, that's what we want. Another army needs to head there also. Can we get you inside? Yes. And now can we get you onto Norway? If 2 armies land, we're good to go. Wow, we did this. Looks like we did this very, very successfully now. Okay. They shall not pass there. And that's just fine. Also, our army upkeep is 59,000. That's quite a bit. We need additional forces to fight Swedes here, and they're gonna be tough, no doubts about this. Okay, we don't have to care much about the port over there. Now that we're in Norway, they may move their forces back and give us an opportunity. In any case, it's good that we didn't attack Stockholm itself, nor in Sweden, because their armies, as far as I know, are placed here. Alright. These blobbed up. Have to manually work this out. Another thing I want to go through is our agent. So these, let's see what they're doing. It looks like these are working very well, increasing Christianity. There, okay. Okay, what about you here? 49% needs to stay. 49% he needs to stay. It looks like in previously Russian Empire, Catholicism needs still a lot of work to be done. I actually wanted to send them to Far East, however it looks like it wouldn't be a good idea after all. Now these here, this spy cell needs to go out of here. Probably need to be placed somewhere here. Or here. Obviously that's 100% Catholic. And they're very happy with the Marathons. Okay, that's probably because the Marathons have a sizable force here. The Marathons here are in America and surrounding islands much more keen building musketeer infantry rather than sword infantry, which makes them far more powerful. Here our army is slowly but surely approaching the Indians, Cherokee nations. That's very good for us. And now the Americans. The Americans are launching another offensive. This offensive is much smaller than previous ones. In any case, I see an opportunity here. I see an opportunity to take the settlement. And we will do just that then. They wouldn't be very happy about that, as you can see. So that's not good. And even if we exempt them from the tax, things do not change for the better, so we'll have to stay here for a bit. At least up until the church is built. Alright, how's our trade going? It looks like now our trade is flourishing much easier. Not all the furs are coming through. However, look at that. With Spain we're making considerable amount of money. Over 13,000. And we're making over 1,700 only due to just by having continuous relationship. Let's attack the Americans here. Should be a decisive victory. And we've got quite a few trades after this battle. They have moved deep into our territory while retreating. And there will be an easy prey for the upcoming force. That means they know about this force. We're very strong in America now, very powerful with this third army present. And with this third army present, we can undoubtedly advance with confidence on them. And soon we will siege them. And they're on the defensive, and it's gonna be a massacre on one side or the other. Furthermore, let's expand here to these regions. As you can see, I'm making a sizable investment, very sizable investment. I'm hoping that Marathons will not land here while we're fighting the Americans. Now our navy's purpose here is to protect our trade routes coming from America. Also, should be fighting the Americans, who have a very significant, very powerful navy also. In any case, now that the Americans have built themselves an extremely powerful navy, we will focus on fighting the Marathons first, who we think we can beat. I do not believe that we can defeat the Americans. And even after defeating the Americans on the seas, we just simply, maybe 2 weeks afterwards, left with a small fleet of ships that are good for nothing. And so, that will be our movements for a couple of months now. The navy here not going to be needed anymore. Another thing I want to check out is the regions. Let's see if there are any very unhappy ones. And also let's see who makes us the most money. France is making us 20,000. That's like in total, and we tax them at 25.4%. England is making 15,000. Moscow is making us 13,000. Brandenburg is making 11,000. So these are the capital cities that are making us quite a bit of money. These are regions actually, guys, but obviously these are awesome, and the population is huge. The agents, our agents forward also. These will have to stay here as long as we do not have the ships. This agent could travel here. Give me some fine intel on Tunis. These guys need to go on the front line. I would prefer them to go to a large settlement there. There are some defenses there. This guy is giving us more intel. Spanish. He is moving to Algiers. And we already know what's happening with priests. I want to know just how capable Knights of St. George are, really. They do have a settlement in Malta. Now, how's things here in Egypt? We certainly need to build ourselves a church here. And start from here. Okay, it looks like that all for now. Certainly. Let's see what Sweden will be up to. Looks like they will try to control the sea here by attacking our transport ships, which they did with a great success. They sank our transports. However, all is not lost. Now look at that, the Swedes will defend Norway. Interesting, very interesting. Maratha will send the force to harass our settlements. Alright. United States is going to dominate our coast with their navy. However, our navy is present here also, but after the battle with Marathia's navy, soon clear if it's going to be in a fine condition to fight the American navy. An enemy raid took place here, but we need to build a bunch of churches here. Okay, we won't be able to bring this down if the Indians will be raiding this. Be destroyed here. However, we built ourselves a new one. This would be certainly intercepted. The path has been blocked here. Fine. Movement. Buildings constructed. Quite a few buildings. And a trade has been gained. Okay. No, what do I want to do? I want to build another batch of troops here. I think that after this batch we are going to be able to defeat them. Sweden in Karelia, and we will be able to take this back. Guys will have more infantry that will be fighting them on the walls. Now our gentlemen need to march forward to, or travel forward to the university here. Magdeburg. This will enable us to recruitment of rails or whatever they were called. They were called tiralers. Right here. Different kind of infantry. I would prefer to have ability to go after this superior line infantry that I'm soon to kind of meet on the battlefield. So how's the food problem here? Food shortages. There are some food shortages here. Immigration to the colonies. So you know what? Let's go after local fishery here. Deal with the food shortages. Okay. Furthermore, I want to build up my ports even further. These are extremely expensive. Global trading company. I'm not gonna build that just yet, but you already can tell that this is just extremely expensive. And losing this part would be just devastating, to say the least. And they cost a fortune. Now, Kiev back, the navy is here. And you know what? It's fine. Let them stay here. We don't need this part for now. For as long as they're not raiding us, just fine. Let's go after Maratha Confederacy. We are raiding them, they are raiding us. This is going to be a massive naval engagement, like we haven't seen just yet. And another thing I want to go through is the generals that are leading our forces. So let's have a look into them. So this guy has 6 stars. That attribute is level. He's a soldier from birth. A good seat. So, soldier from birth. Warfare is this man's calling, his heart. Drills other trumpets. Note. He's a good seed. Corporal in gold braid. Attacking general. Confident general. Okay. Then have this commander right here. He's also a soldier from Earth. No, that can't be. It can't be the same. Am I mixing something? Yeah. Wait a second. Victor. I need the Victor. Okay, I needed to click the right mouse button. So that's Victor. Look at that. It's right here. He has quite a few stars. He's courageous leader, general of infantry, confident attacker, and great general. He also has a few followers: good looper, patriotic sword, barber. This guy had no follower. Then we have this general. He's a new general that will lead our forces against Sweden in rebellion. And he has no traits. He's very young. It looks like he's just out of military school. This general has also many stars. He's a courageous leader, a good seed, general of infantry, attacking general, superior general. He has a wagon master follower. Philip Bassett, courageous leader, aggressive attacker, corporal, gold braid, superior general, mentioned in dispatches. Also, he has a follower, surgeon. An army general in Marathia, courageous leader, general of infantry, aggressive attacker, great general, bloody. Bloody does reduce the morale, also general of infantry, -1 to morale in battles. So, however, his courageous leader attribute negates those blasphemies. Here, this guy in Norway has no traits whatsoever. He's a reasonably fine leader with 3 stars. Bon Adrien Bonaparte. The general that dealt with the Ottomans. Soldier from birth, good seed, great general, confident attacker, hero of the army, general of infantry, surgeon, Eastern mystic. Well, that's where he is. +2 command when in battle against the Ottomans, -5% to army campaign movement range. A terribly wise fellow, close-mouthed of course, but shockingly wise. Ah. Good. Napoleon Letelier. But here, this is the guy fighting the Indians. It's mentioned in dispatches. Guy. Soldier from birth, happy drinker, born cavalryman, courageous leader, drill master, superior general, AD de camp. Felix Bruce. Mentioned in dispatches, steady under fire. So this guy that should lead us to victory against the Americans, with the reinforcements that he brings to the southern provinces. Charles Butcher, another general in Norway, a good seed, a happy drinker. Confident general, steady under fire, mentioned in dispatches, fighting Marathians. And Remy the Gene, nothing much, we already know about him. He's going to fight them. by the Swedes. Okay, what I want to do first is I want to march closer to the Indians. As you can see, we can already know what they're up to. Also, what do we have here? Looks like we can siege the Americans. Or we could wait until we fully recover. Let's wait for that then. There's nowhere to hurry, really. What if I march the priest in? How much this will give? This won't give me anything, as you can see. They will stay Protestant here for a long time. It looks like these are one of those provinces that are very difficult to kind of persuade to change faith. Okay. Here we have a major engagement. Here our army needs to move forward. There. And continue blasting Marathians. Alright. We have won this. And we'll have to chase them.
Préparez-vous! Marchez! Écrasez-les comme des mouches!
Very end. Also, our other army.
Votre Majesté, que voulez-vous? Personne ne devinera.
And go after Afghanistan. The Kabul.
Ils sont faits!
We're going to
Pierre est victorieux!
take the settlement by force, and now it's time to make sure they do not convert this to their own religion any longer. And they were doing this quite eagerly. Now, here as you can see, it looks like some of Marathian generals have learned a lesson, and now they're going after musket infantry. So these are Barker infantry, line infantry with muskets. These are going to be much more difficult foe to overcome. So here you go after the raiders and the cities. The quicker our armies come here, the better. They will try to move their they will try to move their raiding groups forward, and we need to make sure that doesn't happen.
J'avance sous couvert. Personne ne devinera. Oh, bonjour.
Right.
La ruse me protège. Milord, la nuit est mon ami.
So we need to fight their armies, and we need to fight their guerrillas who are behind our lines are going to attack our villages. However, all in all, it's fine. We defeated their 5 armies. So the new reinforcements coming to the front line are much better prepared for our type of warfare, and this may even the odds, obviously, if they can successfully work it out. Furthermore, battle for Norway needs to commence.
Oui, monsieur. D'autres ordres? À gauche? Oui, monsieur.
to attack their army directly. And it looks like we will be able to defeat them. Superior line infantry. The reputation of these elite soldiers and the example they set provides encouragement to comrades nearby. The amount of these items you can own is limited. You currently have 0 out of 15. However, I haven't found a way to even recruit these. However, we kind of see now that their accuracy is just slightly better. Their melee attack and defense is better also. Their morale is better, so they are certainly superior line infantry, no doubts about that.